it's a job that nobody likes to do, and many times it ends up costing you your favorite outfit or shirt. I'm talking about stains, but instead of spending your time scrubbing away, there is an easier way.
Thank God, because I'm kind of a messy eater sometimes, and I usually end up with something down my shirt, coffee. We have chili here. I can smell the chili.
Yes. Well, it's actually, this is kind of where the idea came from. It's chili season. It's soup season. Everybody's starting to get into that. So what do you do about stains that are really tough to get out? Well, there's all sorts of stains that we're going to talk about today, but we want to show you how to do it without a lot of elbow grease. The first tip, though, we're going to start with the basics, is with any stain, you want to soak it in cold water as soon as possible. So check out this stain. I actually dipped my shirt into chili this morning. So the first thing you're going to do is want to soak it in water. And of course, when you talk about stains, you want to make sure that when you put it, I'm going to put some water in it right here on this plate. When you have a stain, you're going to douse it in some water, and you're going to try to take off the food particles as much as you can. You can either use a spoon or like a toothbrush, but make sure that you're just scraping very gently, because if you scrape too hard, you're going to ruin that fabric. And of course, you're going to have to douse this a couple of times. I mean, we're not talking about once or twice. We're probably going to take a couple of times. But then here's the kicker. A lot of people think, or, you know, for example, when you have a stain on your shirt, you're going to just throw it in the washer with a stain stick or something, and it's just going to come out. No, it won't. You're going to be very disappointed, but it's all about choosing the right stain fighter for the right stain. Now, a chili, technically, is what you call a greasy stain. All of this, by the way, coming from the Missouri Extension Service website. They have all sorts of stuff to tell you about how you can get stains out of each, just different types of things. So, for example, with this, we're talking chili, we're talking a protein stain, and a greasy stain. So for greasy stains, the best thing to use is an aerosol stain fighter.
And it says greasy stains right on the can.
Yes, it's very easy. And not necessarily, you don't have to use this brand, but all you have to do is like shake it. Or, we're getting a little bit of sparks there. Spray it all over the stain, and then place it in water. Now, a lot of people think, too, that a stain fighter is immediate. We have an immediate gratification society. You just place it into the water overnight, sometimes 6 hours, sometimes 3, whenever, of course, you've got all the dirt particles out. Now, I want to show you something really cool. This last night, my daughter spilled a giant thing of chili all over her front. I did the same tips that I just showed you on this and soaked it overnight for about 4 hours. As you can see, I didn't have to do anything to this shirt, and it's completely gone. Just took the food particles out, and then that's it. This is so easy. You just throw it in the washer after that. You just had to do a little bit of soaking. But really, if you had a stain that didn't come out, the key is when you get a stain, you're getting it on the outside of your shirt. So when you take to scrub the shirt, you actually have to turn it right side or inside out, and
scrub it out.
Scrub it out the way it came in. That's the key to that. Also, you know, we're not just talking about chili and protein greasy stains. For grass stains, they suggest just taking some, you know, either granule detergent or even some just regular detergent and soaking it overnight. And for blood, it's the same thing. Hydrogen peroxide with cold water. But it's all about using time and knowing that you have to take time. You can't just throw it in the washer, but if you do that, it's easy. You don't have to use any type of elbow grease.
So soaking is the main key here. We're going to soak things. It just depends on what you're going to be soaking it in. Thanks, Melissa. Great tips. Chili season is definitely upon us, and I know that many people will be not ruining their shirts now because of that. So
I'm a believer after this shirt. I'm telling you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Melissa.